What's up, you guys? It is Coach Whitney K here, your virtual personal growth coach, and today we are talking about how to get people to respect you. So let's go. So the first thing you're going to want to do to get people to respect you is have standards for yourself. That's number one. If you don't have standards for yourself, how will people know that they need to respect you if you don't even respect yourself? Make sure that you don't allow people to talk to you disrespectfully, call you different foul names, and that you just laugh it off as though you don't really care and it's not a big deal. No, because when you get in situations where you're around people who you value or you want to value you, and those things come up, they're going to pick up the same habits and think that they can disrespect you or talk to you a certain way. So you have to have those standards for yourself. No, you don't have to curse at me when you talk to me. You do not have to call me bees and other words in order for you to express yourself when speaking to me. Having those standards kind of allows people to know how they need to deal with you. You have to make sure that you know what your values and what your beliefs are and stand up for them. Don't change them just because people come around or they may not be popular, but stand for what you stand for. You want to make sure that people know your standard. You can't expect people to not curse you out or not talk to you disrespectfully if you allow it sometimes and then you don't. Certain things my coworkers don't talk to me about because they know how I feel about them. And that's just respect. I don't talk to them or speak about things that they don't really like because I respect them. So if they ask me to stop something, I'm going to stop. One thing you need to be aware of is that when you start to have standards for yourself, everyone won't respect those standards. They may end up not wanting to be in your life. And if that's the case, you have to be willing to accept that. If not, get ready to put up with the same disrespect that you've been getting. Simple as that. Number two, you must respect others. You always hear treat people how you want to be treated, but you have to respect others. Why should people respect you when you don't respect them? Do you have just a disrespectful demeanor or attitude about yourself? If so, people will handle you accordingly. So make sure that you respect others. Would you enjoy dealing with someone who acts like you, who has an attitude like you? One of my biggest things that I like to keep in mind is be kind and show respect, but don't be a pushover. You don't have to be a pushover just because you're being respectful and respecting other people. It's simple. Just be pleasant. Be pleasant until someone disrespects you, and then you need to put your foot down and make sure that people understand where you're coming from. Number three, be firm when necessary without getting out of character. When you get to a place where you're feeling disrespectful, do not allow that to get you out of character. Some people want to test you just to see if they can get you to that point where you can be labeled as the aggressive, the angry woman or whatever, but don't allow them to take you to that point. Train yourself and convince yourself to deal with people in a tactful manner. I can tell you how I feel. I can get you to understand my point without raising my voice, without cursing you out, and you will understand that I still mean business. When you can do that, you can talk to people tactfully, get your point across, and still be deemed respectful, not angry, and people will just understand that they need to talk to you and approach you in a certain manner. Number four, the fourth and I think most important key to getting people to respect you is keeping it real, being you. Don't switch it up. Don't switch it up being one way around one group of people and another way around other people. For example, going to church and acting one way, then coming home and acting one way, it's not going to get you the level of respect. Eventually, you're going to get figured out. And I don't want to act like this is something that just happens overnight. It takes time to make sure that your character is in line with who you are portraying, who you really want to be, and everything is lining up. And you have to just keep training, keep recognizing when you're being out of character, acting like someone you don't want to act like until everything lines up. Once that starts to happen, then you'll understand that, hey, I can be myself in all situations and people will respect you. Not everyone will like you, but people will respect you because they know what to expect from you and that you have a standard, and that is respectful. So if you're still struggling with getting people to respect you, you feel like you need to go a little bit deeper, you can check out more information on my blog at www.purposefullyguided.co. You can check out the Woman Intentionally podcast. Also stay tuned because next year I'm kicking off my Intentional Woman online group coaching program that is going to teach women how to get respect, how to be more confident, how to set goals, how to be more productive and intentional about living our best lives. So if that is you, make sure that you check out my website, www.purposefullyguided.co, and we will continue to be intentional and live our best lives. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.